is enormous. Okay, here we are. We're back. We've had a little bit of a break the last week or so, and we are spectating randoms in Fortnite Zero Build. We're not doing bingo, we're just doing sort of more of a tactical kind of thing. And despite dying at Citadel, we've ended up all the way over the other side of the map, which is fine. And we've got a Spider-Man 2099 skin with a pretty decent loadout. Somebody's died there, yeah, okay, fair enough. See, I'm not a fan of the DMR because you can't really see where the bullet's going. I'd switch to that MK if I were you, mate, and pull back a bit so they've got less of a target for you to aim at, or use that tree. Not that much of the tree though. You see where the crosshair is? It's aiming like he's aiming for his head, but it is still missing it. So it's dipping that much. Players now gone into the water to make it a bit trickier, which is good. I don't like this. I don't like coming down. We could have got some decent shots on him with that, with the MK. If you're not good with it, just tap fire. You're going to need to heal up, mate. One shot. Yeah. That was poor. Side porking? Porking. Okay. Yeah, get some shields in. You might as well. Go on. Get some shields in. Doing a lot of looking at loot. We've had quite a long fight there. Lots of people around, potentially. Because I mean, there were 3 in this area for a kickoff. I'd get rid of that Havoc assault rifle. Absolutely hate the thing. The bloom on it is enormous. It's fine if you're, I don't know, no more than maybe 20-30 meters away, but any more than that, you're owing to a lot of RNG, sort of randomness, chaos, basically. If we were doing spectating bingo, we'd be doing quite well at this point, because we've used a DMR, we're driving a vehicle. But yeah, so I'm guessing, okay, so we've got a player that uses a vehicle. Now, they tend to be more aggressive players, but it depends how they use it. Some people just use it to get into the circle, which is not the case here, obviously, because, well, we're nowhere near the edge of the circle. He might just be going somewhere where he likes to fight. I don't know if we've got a key. We've got all the money, so we can get an NPC if we wanted to. But I really don't know where he's off to. We've got somebody landing into the left. Oh, that's a fantastic landing, that is. Now they're a bit stuck. Because you don't know what to do here. I would go on an angle so that the other player is below you or slips down the hill. Yes, perfect. Perfect. I think the other player could well. No, they're just going to jump around rather than actually shoot you. And now you're being shot from Bastion as well. Nice. Ooh, this is a bit iffy. No, not the DMR. No. Oh, if you didn't have to reload then. Actually, you had loads of health. Yeah, you had loads of health, ignore me. Yeah, he was in the open for a very long time there. And you have to think, well, maybe it was AI because the sort of pace of the shots, the accuracy of the shots, they weren't great, so you have to think there was going to be some AI there. Now I've been playing Modern Warfare 2 and a bit of Warzone for the last week or so. Not really been on Fortnite, so I'm wondering if I've been handed a slightly easier lobby here, which is a bit annoying because I would have liked to have a decent game, but I realise I haven't put a video out for a couple of weeks. And we've got all these players that like to be playing Gran Turismo by the looks of it. Now they did also announce that there was a bit of a nerf to the repeater rifle, and there was a buff to a sort of a buff to the what they call slap splashes. That's the one. So now the slap splashes will come in a bundle of 6 rather than just the 2. Oh, we're going for a. I'd probably go for the SMG, mate. You've got nothing close range. You've got literally nothing close range. Turn around, get on top. You know he's... Okay, so we've got a player that... He does not like to fight, or he just likes to fight at range. He's taken fights, but I don't know if it's just that they were AI. Because they seem quite easy. Like, positionally, I mean. There's a good play with the car to make sure that the other player sort of went down the hill. I really don't know what we're doing here. We have something a quest that we need to do? Is it a quest? It's the only thing I can think here. I don't know what quest it is. I don't know who that's meant to be. If anybody knows, please. You're not getting up there, mate. Surely. Oh, okay. That's. There you go. That's handy to know. Yeah, if anybody knows who that was or what quest he was doing, then please let me know in the comments. And while there's nothing going on, if you do like the video, if you prefer this to bingo, then please let me know. If you do like the video, give us a like. And if you're not already subscribed, why not? So we're racking up the miles in the car. He might be doing a quest. He might be doing a quest. And that quest involves annoying as many velociraptors as he can, apparently. He's going further into the storm. I can only think he's going for the box that's up here, the lockbox, to use his key. Just seen somebody to the left. No, he's decided no. Taking some fairly heavy damage from the player that was up on the tower up there. And I really don't know what this player's doing, because he's taken himself quite a long way. Or he did take himself quite a long way from safety. I like this better. Because there was a sort of an attempt to hold the player that was shooting at him. Although I think he's up there. He's probably, if he's got any sense, trying to buy that NPC that's up here. This is about to go rather wrong. So the player doesn't know how to deal with it. Don't think he realises he's still in the car. I can't remember if the indicator on the screen shows that you're still in the car or not. He might regret that. Yep, you can see him in there. You can see that he's doing damage now. And he's now going to kill you. Well, that didn't go well, did it? That's a numpty. Runs around, puts himself in a corner. Last Shadow on 8. And he's using a slurp to keep himself going. So you got combat. It's got some wasps. Okay. But I got rid of the wasps and had the mythic what's it called? Flapjack. Or the SMG that's there. There's a gold SMG. There's also a dinosaur that fancies a bit of you. There you go. I'll get you out of the storm. Yeah, you should make it. Yeah, so I'm not sure. So we're going to be going into the pit here. Now, if I was him, I'd be rotating around to the left to avoid the pit at all costs and maintain the high ground primarily. Because you can shoot down into the pit. Yes, there's loads of trees in the way and stuff like that, but it is a pain to get out of there. Because, yeah, there are paths, and yes, there are those mushroomy things and all sorts, but odds are when you actually need one, there won't be one there. So, yeah, he's doing what I would do. We've got shooting to the right. He's just clearing the ice, this is good. We've got a player up. There he is. Oh dear. Oosh, lack of SMG. Lack of SMG or spray weapon. God, it was the Havoc. What was? It might have been the Flapjack. We'll see what he needs to reload. I'm going to assume that was the Flapjack, because the general gist is you have your shotgun, and then you switch to your spray weapon that's next to it. There we go. Switching to something better, and he's got a slurp that you can use there. Yeah, there you go. And he needs to reload the Flapjack, so yeah, that was the Flapjack rather than the Havoc assault rifle, as was expected. Okay, so yeah, so we're just looking, clearing out. We can pick up another slurp, because somebody else has very nicely picked up the weapons cache for us. Even though the exploding rifle, the repeater rifle, has been nerfed, I'd still have it, to be honest. I'd still have one. You know, get rid of, you know, pop one slurp and go pushing somebody with the exploding rifle. Bush bombs are back in. Well, apparently they're back in. I don't recall them being in because I haven't been playing that long. But they are a bush, basically. You throw them and a bush appears, which is fine for a bit of concealment. I don't know what we're looting for. What are we looting for? You don't need to loot. You're on 9 kills. You know what you're doing. You don't need to loot right now. You've got literally everything. You're not bothered by mobility, otherwise you would have picked up some of those, grenades. Not sure what the plan is here. We're going around the top. Okay, we're checking the island just in case people are coming off that. Fair enough. The island isn't in, so they are going to have to move. I wasn't sure if I saw somebody at the bottom right as we were coming over. But it could have been a snowflake or a butterfly or something. I don't know. Okay, so we're just monitor the island. The island is it can be a blessing and a curse. So somebody's just used one of the rifts. So I'd be having a quick look to see where they're going. Can be a bit of a blessing and a curse, as I say. You can get the slurp from doing the flag. You can get the gold drum shotgun or the mythic drum shotgun, and you know, maybe some of the decent weapons. And you're in a great position at the end of the day to shoot down on people. But the old saying, what goes up must come down, and ultimately you will have to come off there at some point. but it's how much of a path you can clear before you have to make that enforced decision. And the fact that people might be holding you and waiting for you, like this player was, to see when you're going to jump off that island. And when you do jump off the island, you're a bit of a sitting duck, because they can follow you in, shoot you while you're gliding, and while you're doing it as well, you're alerting other people to your presence. So it's a good thing and a bad thing, and what you'll tend to find is weaker players won't go because of the downsides not outweighing the rewards, as they see it. Footsteps, but that's the bot, I believe. Yeah, they're only walking. I don't know if this player can hear the footsteps and is also confused. There's only 5 players left. It's interesting. Now, we're not in here, but we do have the launch pad. So, launch pad, and we're looking for... Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to be in the pit. Down there, what have we got? I think that's where the... Is it Hitches and Ditches? Oh, there's the petrol station. And the tower is going to be in. Okay. So this is where the vaults can spawn. Don't know why we haven't got audio of the glider. Never mind. So it can spawn in here. Don't think we can get up there. That's certainly one way of doing it. Some extra ammo. Can we assume that nobody's been up here? Probably a fair assumption. You can jump up there. Or do that inside, yeah, okay. Fair enough. We have an experienced player, because I wouldn't have done that. I'd have been trying to stand on one of those and sort of jump up. You can't get onto the very top, which is a bit annoying, I suppose. Circle has moved again, and we're no longer in a favourable position. Got 4 enemies. We do have to move over either via the racetrack or the petrol station. Either has probably got somebody in or around it. Prime position is going to be the far side of the, on the left side of that circle, I think. Because you've got people where they've got to cross the road to get into safety. Now, we might be able to get... I'd be going over and playing position here. Yeah, play position. Make yourself unseen. And get into zone first. They're still going to be fighting, so we're going to be down to 3, so we've got 1 player unaccounted for. And they could be to your left, which you haven't cleared. Down to 3, yeah. And he's seen the other player. So, he's in the bush. There you go. Or was he shooting the dinosaur? This player's shots could let him down here. There we go. Yeah, I'd be tap firing. If you're not as confident. Shotgun. Oof. Ooh, 12 HP. 12 HP. But that fight could have been over so much quicker if they were tap firing with the MK. I know it's fully automatic, but at that range, if you know you're not so good, just tap fire it. So yeah, good win for Anonymous. 10 kills. Nearly didn't make it, but yeah, solid game, some decent players in there, some that were terrified, and I think they were just doing quests in the end. So yeah, let me know if you'd rather see another one of these, more of a tactical video, or if you'd like to see the Spectating bingo, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.